Alright, welcome back for part 4 of the Town of Light. You've already seen that note. Alright, looks like we're done in this area. I wonder what comes next. What new door do I walk through? That's still locked, and we've left the Calm Women's Ward. We've been down there, so I think we go upstairs again from here. Spinning again. That's a window. That's still locked.
When there was too much chaos, they closed all the windows and the door. They turned off the lights, and it was pitch black. Some people fell asleep. Some others stopped seeing their demons and became more calm.
Word 3, partially agitated women. So, something really creepy is probably going to happen here shortly. Which room were you locked in, Renee? All the way to the end? My hair is standing on end. It literally sounds like the piano is coming from in there. I know I always try to go where I'm not supposed to go first. What's creeping? Nothing to look at. Picture of the facilities. Disturbing graffiti. What is this thing? Electric shock therapy, maybe? Yeah, I bet that's shock therapy. Do not approve. These are locked. Yep, that piano's definitely coming from in there. Scaffolding. Another bathing area. Well, I guess we see what comes next. What on earth? Skeletal rabbits?
They put a straitjacket on you. They gave you a cold shower. They suffocated you with a sheet.
Ooh, that's cool.
They tied you to the bed. They tied me to the bed. A woman died next to me, choked by her own vomit. She was tied down because she wouldn't stop pleasuring herself. I can still hear her death rattle. I screamed, but nobody came. Everybody screamed in there, all of them. It was then I saw the doll, which wasn't Charlotte. No, she wasn't Charlotte.
Oh, lovely, more dolls. What is...
The past came back to hurt me again. In the loneliness of that crowded ward, he brought it with him. I thought I would never see him again. He'd come to remind me who I was. That's what my mother used to do. That's what I had done. It seems that my life in here was just a repeat of what it had been outside. The doll, the fear, the shame. I'd have loved to erase everything I did, but instead I always went ahead and did it again.
Chapter 9. Oh, man. The things that you experienced, Renee. No person should have to experience. Oh, not this again.
Montefoscoli, November 12th, 1939. My dear daughter, It is with great sadness that I heard what happened. Your transfer and your sufferings are a cause of great worry for me. It will take time, but you'll see, things will improve. They'll treat you and you'll get better again. I pray a lot, every day. Write to me often, and tell me if you need anything. I promise I'll do what I can. Try to be strong. Mom.
Well, seems like a nice note.
This is the last letter she wrote to me. Once I was put into this ward, I was overwhelmed by loneliness. After that medical examination, I received no more letters from Mom. Why is that man here? Why doesn't she come to see me? Did I make a mistake? It didn't seem like she wanted to abandon me. What did I do wrong? I'd like to be able to reply to her again now, to change things.
Please, I beg you, get me out of this place. It frightens me so much. Oh, okay, I'm writing a letter to Mom. They hurt me really badly. I'm so alone. Nobody knows about me. It's as if I didn't exist. They've taken everything away from me. Everything. What choice do I pick? We'll start with this. This seems like the first thing that she would say. Considering the experiences. Even my friend. Help me. Do something. You were right. I know. I was wrong. I realize now. I'm so ashamed. If only you knew how much. I don't know if that one's even... I don't really like that one. I can't keep on living like this without any reason. I can't even cry anymore. I have a fear which I can't understand. I'm completely confused. Even my friend, help me. Do something. Yeah, 'cause they're doing stuff to your friends too. But now I'll behave for sure. Now things will be fine. I'll work hard. I'll be very good. I don't know what's happening to me. Sometimes I don't even know where I am. I just wish I could die. Every night I hope I don't wake up again. That is dark. But in a place like this, I could see somebody thinking that. They hate me. He hates me. He wants to kill me. But nobody understands. Nobody believes me. That's kind of what it feels like from the perspective we're given here. This seems like you're trying to say that you're going to be good. Just for the sake of being good and getting out of this place. And this is probably the only other logical choice. I think I'm gonna go with this one. They hate me. He hates me. He wants to kill me, but nobody understands. Nobody believes me.
Perhaps she would have listened to me. Will she reply?
It does get scary dark in here. Can I leave now? I can leave. Are we in here? This looks different. Clinical diary of Renee T. Symptoms and treatment specify one or more of the following abnormal behaviors. So it looks like they listed us with unstable, nympho, impulsive, hallucinating, what is it, impertinent or cruel, one of those two, I think. Clamorous, and is that flirtatious maybe for the last one? It would help if the translated format was just a little bit closer to displaying what that graphical list looks like. Looks like I have to find a mailbox, because I'm carrying the letter around that we just wrote. Man, look at that. Is that an old TV? Or maybe it's something that goes with a X-ray machine or something? An oscilloscope? What's we were in here. I don't think there's anything I could do with a letter in here. No, we probably gotta go back downstairs. I'm gonna mail a letter. Why can't we jog or move just a little bit faster? Alright, so it looks like I missed something. At least there's no creepy artwork in that room. This seems like a very odd. We'll turn that off. So very odd room. It's like somebody literally came in here to end their life. It's just like one chair, a bunch of liquor. Oh, lovely. There's a human skull in here, too. Registry of visits from Renee T. Date, time, personal details, April 10th, 1938. Adriel T. at Bruna M. June 15th, 1938, 9:15 a.m. Police officer for questioning. June 25th, 1938, 3:30 p.m. Bruna M. April 20th, 1940, Onofrio P. June 13th, 1940, band visits. What was this room? We're not turning that back on. It sounds like that little dot is running around inside here somewhere. Oh, my spine is tingling. Why am I playing a horror at night? What the hell? Don't tell me that's what I think it's for. Gross. There's nothing in there though. That looks like a diary entry. If I can get it. There it is. Looks like it's this one.
The light often came when I was at school, turning my fellow pupils into puppets that would terrorize me. To me, they appeared transformed, with the bloodied heads of animals stuck where their own heads should have been. I would curl up on the floor and would even wet myself. The teacher would try to console me and would smile at me, but her teeth and her eyes would terrify me even more. Things did change. I don't know why, perhaps during the second or third year of school. It was more or less in the same period that I became friends with Bruna. I remember the sensation of joy I experienced when I felt almost normal. The light isn't coming. The dreams have gone, and I have a real friend, one who speaks to me. I would repeat this to myself proudly while looking in the mirror, where I no longer saw an embarrassing reflection. It seemed to me that the world was a difficult place, but it was no longer impossible. Bruna. I did not understand what Bruna saw in me, especially as she was almost 2 years older than me. I would tell her this every now and then, and she would joke about it, saying, "Nothing. I don't see anything in you, which is what I like about you." And then she would hug me.
Oh, this is dark looking.
But one day, she was sad and pensive, and said to me, "You and I are the same. Don't be fooled. You are reserved and honest, and I'm not. But that's the only difference between us. The only one." Then she began to cry. I was struck by the perception in her words, but only today, after re-examining my past, do I understand what she meant.
Alright, let's see. What's across the hall? That one was tied to the window. Nice flashbacks are disturbing as hell. Well, looks like it's covered in blood. Hmm. Have we been over here yet? This looks like an eye doctor. Oh, that's fun. Bunch of fake eyeballs. Don't tell me that's an eye gouger. 'Cause I really hope it's a magnifying glass. Glasses. I could use those. I can't read very well. I can't get back there any further. I don't know what that is about. Oh, what the hell? Alright, what ward are we in? This was the unlabeled one, wasn't it? I don't think it let us in here before. More creepy painting. It's a very long-reaching set of hands. Another flashback. This is where those arms start. Looks a heck of a lot more like a serpent tentacle from here. I love it, that's locked. Does not seem like there's any interesting stuff stashed away yet. Oh. What the? I don't know what that says. Well, let's grab the last collectible here.
I remember a recurring dream from that time. I used to have plenty of nightmares, but this particular one was so real that even today, I ask myself whether it could have possibly been just a dream. I was in bed, enveloped by the warmth of the blanket, in the dark, about to succumb to sleep, when I heard the bedroom door open. I turned to face the wall and did not have the courage to turn around. I only saw a shadow cast against the wall by the light filtering in through the door. Then I heard the door close again, and I thought that it might have been my mother who, before going to bed, used to peep in to see whether I was sleeping. However, there was no time to breathe a sigh of relief, for footsteps approached the bed, and I heard the sound of breathing close by. Fear paralyzed me from head to toe. The blankets were pulled back. I remember the chill of fresh air on my spine. Someone sat on the bed, and I trembled. Then the dream finished.
Alright, so that was an interesting diary. So I think we must be almost done. Cabinets upon cabinets of pharmaceuticals. None of this stuff looks like it opens up. Alright. Back out where the creepy footsteps have been. I've been in there already. Jesus. Try not to flinch. Don't jump. Don't scream. So, we are over here. There's the eye clinic, inpatients. Surgeries is 7. Once way down at the other end. Radiology, okay, so it looks like I've almost been to every part of this wing. Go down there last, I think. Laundry. This kind of gives me a little bit of a Fallout vibe. Oh, is this a map of the grounds? Is there a second building? Is that what that is? Yeah, it looks like that's at least 2, maybe 3 more buildings there. Is that some kind of a music box, maybe? Nothing to interact with on those, though. Must be one of the nurses that works here. New tuberculosis... can't talk. New tuberculosis unit open. Inauguration of the Margellino Pavilion. You ever have a couple of words here or there that you just struggle to pronounce? Pavilion? I don't know how I'm supposed to say that one. The people of Italy take arms. Italy's entry in the war announced by the Duke. War. Mussolini speaks. Message from the Führer to the King. I think that's Führer. So, that must be a husband and wife, so he must be a soldier and her a nurse. So many of these cabinets are still locked. I wonder if they're actually locked. You know, like, because I think this place still stands. Wrong way.
When you were sent to a lunatic asylum, you lost the right to possess anything. Everything you arrived with was packed up and stored here, even the clothes you were wearing, in case you were released one day. But far too many never left.
So are your things still here, Renee? Looks like I can interact, but I can't actually click on anything. Maybe I've got too many things in my hands.
There must be a file with my name in the filing cabinet somewhere.
Yeah, that's a good idea. It's better than just clicking on everything. Okay, so I will do close. Come on, I just want you to close. Maybe if I don't touch you for a little bit. Sounds like cabinets are opening on their own. correspondences.
Dear Mother, please, I beg you, get me out of this place. I'm so frightened here. You were right. I know I was wrong. I understand. I'm so ashamed. If only you knew how much. But now I'll behave myself, I promise. Now things will be fine. I'll work hard. I'll be very good. Your daughter, Renee.
Not fulfilled.
This letter. It was Renee's letter. Just as she wrote it back then. But it was never sent. Why? Why did this happen? I received your letter, Mom. You tell me to be patient and strong, while I only feel fear and pain. And you don't write to me anymore. If only these words could be my soul, I'd tell you what was happening to me. The kids want to kill me. They all look the other way and tell me what to do. I don't understand. She helps me, but what have they done to her? Can you tell me? Will you help me? Renee.
Not fulfilled either. Not delivered.
Montefoscoli, July 7th, 1940. My dear daughter, I have received no news from you. You have not contacted me in months. I'm sorry, but I don't have the money to come and visit you. Do you remember Mr. Onofrio? He'll soon be in Volterra for business. I've asked him if he would be kind enough to ask the director for some news about you. I hope he'll bring me some good news when he returns. But please write to me. I know that I was strict with you. You have to forgive me. I didn't think. I've given Mr. Onofrio a new doll for you. You told me that you lost yours, and I know you loved it so much. It's not as nice as your Charlotte, but I hope that it will comfort you nonetheless. Keep your chin up, darling. Everything will be fine, you'll see. Mom.
Another not delivered.
Montefoscoli, October 12th, 1940. My dear daughter, I've written 2 letters to you and have received no reply. Every day, I'm anxiously waiting for a letter. Mr. Onofrio's back. He brought you the doll. Do you like it? He told me he was unable to speak to the director, but managed to see you. I pray for you every day. Even Don Gino said a prayer for you during Sunday Mass. Isn't that nice? I've made up my mind, Renee. I'm bringing you home. I've already written to the director. I told him that I'll take care of you. I'm not very well at the moment and can't work, but I'll get better soon, you'll see. And as soon as I can make the journey, I'll come and fetch you. I know you're suffering a lot, but please be strong, I beg you. Mom will come to fetch Renee, won't she? Mom is good, but she's not well. That's why that man came. The doll. Renee could have played with it while she was waiting for her to arrive, but Renee didn't have it with her. Is it one of Mom's lies? She knew that she'd hurt Renee and... No, Mommy's good. That man brought it. We've just remembered who he is, haven't we? It was Renee who was wrong. The doll's here. I know that for sure. Perhaps she's been abducted like all the others and is locked up here somewhere.
So that first letter that came up looked like what we made, except it wasn't exactly what I picked. Interesting. Wonder if that was a bug? Alright, I am going to end this segment here. Thanks again for joining. Good day.